Hi, I'm XXYYXX, Marcel, and this is an interview. Doing drugs on a freeway on underwater. I just like making music and like seeing people's response to it. Even if I didn't really have a response, just the fact that I have that sort of outlet that a lot of people, don't have, I guess. Like people find like different outlets, and I'm just lucky that my outlet just happens to be my passion. Funny story, I actually realized I wanted to make music when I was like 10 years old, and that's when I got into Green Day. I picked up Dookie for some reason, which is their '94 album, and I just heard it, and I would air guitar to it. It's really embarrassing, but I would actually air guitar to Dookie like all day long, and then I started playing guitar around that age, and I just grew musically after that. That's weird. It's hard to answer. Like I don't really see the age thing being like a barrier for anyone. It's just the music you make, and I think I just got lucky because it's just music that I just happen to feel like I should be making. If someone went up to me and said, "Hey, I want to be a musician. What do I do?" I'd tell them to just try. Honestly, I don't see why anyone shouldn't try to at least make music. Music is a beautiful thing that anyone can do. Like, you may feel like you're inclined or you don't know anything about music, but no one knows anything about music until you learn. It's like walking. Like, you don't know how to walk, and then you do it. Now you're like a walking expert, I'd hope. For now, I hope. I just think that anyone can make music, and I would totally advise people to try because it's an amazing outlet, and it creates like beautiful things. It really touches people's hearts everywhere. As cliche as that may sound, it's true. My 3 goals as a musician are not that big. One is big. One is to get a nylon magazine, because that means someone appreciates my sense of fashion, I guess. 2 would be getting vinyl sold, my own vinyl sold. 3 being, my own vinyl sold at Park Ave, because I love that place. 3 being play at South by Southwest, because that's like one of the greatest festivals ever, and so many like inspirational artists have been playing there and do every single year. That'd just be like a dream. That or Coachella. But some of my musical inspirations are kind of cheesy and cliche, but some are like newer artists. The newer artists would be like James Blake, and a lot of people don't like him for some reason, but I think he's awesome. Even my friends like Fortune Howell and Grant, and definitely Jay Shee is really good. He's really inspiring. I actually made Echo Vulture because of him. But like for cheesy artists and like cliche, R. Kelly obviously is like one of the greatest inspirations for me. A lot of my friends just inspire me. There's nothing specific about them. It's just when I'm with friends, I get this vibe going on, and I like to put that in my music. Sometimes like my really fast-paced, like energetic and like happy-sounding music is just mainly because of like the good times I have with my friends. I wouldn't be anywhere without them. Lately, I've been listening to like a lot of post-dubstep, and that's that's pretty much it lately. But I used to really like a whole bunch of different like technical deathcore and metalcore bands, which is like the complete opposite of what I make now. But now pretty much anything that's just like really different and original. I don't really think I'll switch styles of music. I keep going like back and forth, different elements of like some of my old music and like new music I haven't really touched on yet. In the future, like different sounding stuff will be going on, but it'll still, like I'll try to keep my roots. I'd love to collaborate with Kanye West I'd love to collaborate with Jean Zayas. Like he's I don't know. People don't like him because of like his attitude or whatever, but he's a musician. He can do whatever he wants. Like as long as he makes the music you like, you know, let him be him. Who else? R. Kelly, obviously. I'd love to collaborate with Hear Bust. That would be crazy if I did that. And lastly, just because he like started it all for me, Ernest Green from Washed Out. Just like hang out with him would just be really really cool, I think. Upcoming artists I'd recommend. If I had to choose two, I'd choose Michael Myers and this is hard because I have so many like friends who are great. Jay-Z, because he's just the man. People who pretend to be performing electronic music live, it's weird to say. I don't want to be like, yeah, it's fine, but it kind of is, because if you put that much effort, because you made the song already, like there's the talent. You're not like a DJ or something. Your goal is to make music and then that's it, and have it be released. While it's not good to not perform, but I don't know. It's like a 50-50 subject. Sometimes I like to use FL, sometimes I like to switch it up with Ableton, just as like a learning thing. I know there are a lot of haters who like hate on FL Studio and stuff, but I honestly have like kind of been around the block when it comes to FL, and I've noticed that it's not really what program you use, it's how you use it. Because they're pretty much the same, all in all. You can do like, I don't know, you learn how to like replicate sounds that you can do in different programs. Like, if you have FL or something like you think is cheap and dumb, just work with it. Work whatever makes you comfortable, because then you'll be, you know, making music easier, and that's for you. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, Tyler, the Creator, like, I don't even care if you like him. He's big, right? And apparently he makes his music with FL Studio. I know it's like trending to use Ableton or whatever, but whatever. Just make whatever you want to make, on however you want to make it. My favorite track I've done is a really old song. Actually, I have two. Drug Life and Alone. Drug Life because it's like a really emotionally attached song that I made. Like, I made it before I even thought like Bear Dance was going to exist, or XXYYXX. I made it just because I needed to make that track. And you can kind of, I don't know, I can at least hear it, because whenever I hear it, it brings me back to like how like awful I was feeling at the time and how much I really needed to make that, or else I would have just like gone crazy. Same thing with Alone, except it's more of a hi-fi sound, but either way, it was like kind of, it's emotionally attached to me. I like to obviously make music, but besides that, like, I don't really skate anymore, but when I did, I loved it. I miss it. I don't know, I might get into longboarding, because I used to skate like all the time. I like just hanging out with friends and going to the beach. When I'm at the beach, I'm a beach rat. I just happen to be attached to fashion and really interested in it for some reason. It's not like a necessity for my life. Well, it's kind of close, but I don't know. It's a really material thing to like be interested in, but I don't care. I don't know. I just like surrounding myself with it. My favorite film of all time is definitely Pulp Fiction. It is the greatest movie on earth in my opinion. It's like a cult film, but it's got everything. It's got drama. It's got sexiness. It's got Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. My view on lamestream music is, it varies. Like, there's some songs that I can't appreciate, and there's some songs where I can kind of appreciate. Like, when I hear a song on the radio, I can appreciate some of the production value. Like, as a producer, like, I can appreciate, that kind of stuff. And I understand like people made it this far, and like it's really hard to like sell out arena shows and get where they got. It's not easy. Like I know firsthand. Like if I did that, I'd have to work extremely hard to do all that. So they got there somewhere. But like the on the other hand, when I hear songs like ass 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 ass, like that's when I get angry and start questioning why like mainstream media exists and like just likes to embarrass itself that way and like only expose that to people like normal people when people should be exposed to like what music really is, like actual musicians who actually put like emotion into their music instead of just talking about like butts and like crack. I kind of oppose rap. I don't really like rap, but I do enjoy hip hop. There's a big difference because hip hop is poetry, while rap is just wordplay. And there's a difference because if you're gonna like expose an art form to someone, I think it should just be, I don't know, the most exposed one should be the poetic form, the artistic form, rather than just like the face and like the material form, like just wordplay, just to look cool. Some of my favorite hip hop artists would be MF Doom. Oh my god. If I collaborated with Doom, I'd kill myself because there'd be no point in living anymore. I think sampling in music is acceptable because you can build off of that. People who make samples or make songs purely out of samples, like Girl Talk, and like other people who like are really heavily sample influenced musicians and stuff, even if it doesn't really sound that appealing to me, I appreciate it because it's so hard to get ideas off of just chopped up samples. Because you literally can make anything, but it has to like fit a certain way. I don't know. You just really have to be like manipulative in music, and that's really difficult to pull together. Unless if you're gonna like pull out a washed out act. He had, what was it? I don't know. I think Life of Leisure. I love that EP so much. It got me into it. It's beautiful. But half the tracks were someone else's songs, and that's what I don't like about it. Like completely, like just, I don't know. You just pulled a Mac Miller. I think Relief and Abstract is a genius idea. I'm so glad it exists. Not because I'm on it, but like just the idea of Orlando having like a music label that's good music and not just like super trendy scene chord garbage. No offense to all those like Orlando bands out there, but I don't know. It just features good music with people who, you know, not exactly strive to be different, but have like a different sound going for them and like really are into what they're doing and like have a true passion for it. And it's local. It's what the city of Orlando needs, a good local music label, because we don't really have one that's like different from the other ones. Thank you to all my fans who actually listen and spread my music and support and all that stuff. Thanks to Relief and Abstract, Jared and Alex and everyone. All my musician friends like Jay Shee and Michael, Bryce, everyone. All my friends in general, thank you. Thank you, Windows, for letting me have a laptop so I can make this. And lastly and mostly important, thank you to my girlfriend for being supportive. I love you, Lexi. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on planes?
Planes suck.
I'm gonna edit that into the interview.